Hey guys, it's Vanessa. So today I'm going to be talking about why I'm leaving UCSB and just my future plans in general. My writing's really crooked. First, let's start off with my plan. Move to New York City. And this required a lot of steps. The first step, I needed to get my parents' approval.
I really hope this is my dad. I'm just gonna look up and if not, it's gonna be really awkward.
And obviously growing up with two Asian parents, it's not easy to convince them that you want to drop out of college or take a gap quarter or anything like that.
Hey Dad, I have a question.
Huh?
I have a question. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Can I drop out of school?
Huh?
Can I take a gap year?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fist bump.
Hey Mom, will you be on my video once?
No.
Please. Fine. Can I take a gap year?
Gap year?
Gap. 2 quarters. Alright, fist bump. So once I got my parents' approval, I moved on to step 2. Speak to Chase. Shout out Danny. Danny is my banker. Live, love Danny. He really helped a lot. Once I did that, we moved on to step 3, which is talk to home lenders. Shout out Robert.
I'm gonna draw a little house.
Love Robert.
These people are my friends despite where I am.
There's a lot that I didn't know went into buying a house.
You need an attorney. That's key. The process is a long time. I have somebody right now, and it's going to take him 150 days.
Oh, wow.
There's a difference between condos, co-ops. Condo, you actually own that unit. Co-op, you own stock share of that particular building. It's an exciting time.
Very, yeah.
I'm going to run credit.
Okay.
That's okay with you. Take a look at the trade lines. Get ready. One step at a time, but keep an open mind. This is a stressful process, or it could be a fun process. Some people internalize it so much. I feel like I'm a therapist. Bank is going to loan you several $100,000. They might have some questions.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'll connect you with a few people over there, so you get a hang of everything.
Once I talked to the home lender, we were just waiting for the pre-approval, which I just got pre-approved for my loan. Now I can finally start with a budget and everything. This is just so exciting. He was like, I can tell you just want to hit the ground and run in New York. And I was like, yeah, nothing can ruin my day today. This is so fun. So we could check that off the list. And now number 4, finally book a flight to New York City. I've been in New York City once.
I'm gonna draw an apple.
It was the happiest time I'd had in so long.
Is that an apple?
And I'm just excited to kind of look at the different neighborhoods. So I used some flight credit and we booked a flight. Just booked my flight to New York City. I am packing for my flight that leaves in less than 24 hours that I have not packed for yet. Number 5, find a realtor. My stomach hurts so bad, I'm about to get a call from the realtor, but like my stomach hurts really. Oh, there it is. Hello?
Hi, my name is Anna. What did you like about the property?
Prioritizing Manhattan, like a studio or a 1-bedroom, the modern feel, big windows, like the whole skyline type view.
Okay, perfect.
Sounds good, thank you. My stomach hurts so bad, I need to get home right now. Once we figured that out, we moved on to step 6. Look into how to take a gap quote-unquote year, a gap quarter, 2 gap quarters in a row, how to basically take time off school.
That's me crying.
Hey guys, I was literally just editing the video that you are watching right now and it gets really emotional later. I just started crying. I have yet to officially withdraw from my winter and spring quarter, so we're just gonna do it right now. Order to cancel winter 2022, cancellation reason personal, confirm by checking this box. I'm confirming that I've read blah 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 blah. Ready? Yes! I'm officially taking a gap quarter, guys. No more of that.
Only this. And we did it.
And now, number 7. Find a subleaser for the house that I'm in right now. There is a housing crisis in Santa Barbara. Are we surprised? No, the school sucks. Someone's coming to look at our house in about 10 minutes to take over my spot, and our house is so messy. I'm about to pull the fastest clean of all time. Let's clean this. Oh my god, that's still from Gabby's birthday. Okay. Hey Alexa, play Message in a Bottle, Taylor's version. I just want to know, you took my chair from my room and brought it in with me. Actually, I'll start with the outside. We're in the midst of getting a subleaser, check that off. And now the final step to say goodbye to UCSB. This is my little ode to UCSB. So I went home, grabbed some boxes so I could pack all my stuff up out of here. I am finishing this quarter, but since we're on the quarter system, it ends in less than 2 weeks, I think. It's slipping. The box is slipping. Packing up all my stuff, and let's hit our roof for just a little chat. Oh my god. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Even though I am leaving, I do want to give like a little bit of some love to this school. I can't lie, it is insanely pretty. Like, are you kidding me? We live right on the beach. This is a lot of people's dream schools. It's just not my dream. It's just not for me. I don't even know where to start. I don't think I would have lasted this long here if it wasn't for some of the friendships I've made. Well, this is like hard for me to talk about right now. If you guys don't know, I do journal. I think back to when I first moved in January of this year, thinking that this was gonna be so fun. I couldn't wait to meet people, to learn, to be in college. After my time here, I realized it's not for me right now. I'm still thinking about all these other things I could be doing. I'm just gonna read a couple entries, which is how I've felt in a lot of times. I wrote this on June 29th, 2021, and I called it Chasing. I've chased all my life, after guys, after success, after validation, after happiness. The beautiful thing about chasing is it doesn't have to end unless you want it to. You could chase forever. The world is so wide, the opportunities are limitless. I want to explore, I want to see the deserts, the islands, the mountains, the culture, the life. I want to move. I don't want to be stuck. When I think of the life I've lived, I'm satisfied. Not content, not happy. I'm okay with it. If my life were to end today, I would have regretted never seeing New York's towers over me, Greece's waters shining below me. I would have regretted never moving forward. There's always more to see, and this feeling of boredom shouldn't exist. Who says I can't just book a flight to New York, Bali, Tokyo? I have the means to. I have the means to live. So who says I can't just go? Our days are limited. Our time to see this world is limited. This life doesn't last forever. Take advantage of the legs you were given, of the desire to explore, your love for change, your comfort in the unknown and new. Time is yours. And I remember writing that thinking, my growth has stunted here, which is untrue if I think about it. You are leaving this place a much different person than you came in, even if it was a way shorter journey than you thought it was gonna be. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. This place happened to me for a reason. As time passed, my emptiness just couldn't go away, and it was a draining feeling. This one I wrote on September 9th. I called it Empty. You know, when you're with your friends or at a party or sitting at the dinner table with your family, you're surrounded by people, by voices, by life, and you've never felt more lifeless. Conversations seem impossible to pay attention to. Conversations seem to feel like a chore. I'm not present. My mind is elsewhere. I'm thinking about going home, thinking about going back to bed, thinking about how I desperately wish to be any place but here. Wishing for anything to somehow jolt the life back into me and fill me with optimism and joy and passion and love for life I used to have. Something to fill the hollow space under the surface of my skin. I feel empty, so empty. For the longest time, I felt like a stranger in my own body, growing distant with things, with people who actually bring me joy. Finding temporary and fake happiness in nights out and surface level friendships. Everything is a show. Living has become an act. Nothing seems real. I need to stop submissing and letting myself go to the distractions. I've spent too much time lingering in that comfort zone. I think that's one thing I miss the most. And I talk about connection, like I wrote one. Connection. Not just some surface level, drunk, I love yous. Not just some empty silence in a room of 20. I miss connecting with people who knew every bit of my heart and I knew every bit of theirs. I miss not feeling like I have to prove myself all the time, that I have something to offer, because the truth is, it's exhausting. It's so exhausting feeling like you always have to be the better version of yourself, the happiest, the funniest, the chillest, the prettiest. It's draining. It's unsustainable. It makes me so sad because my life can't be perfect all the time. I can't be perfect all the time. I'm tired of this show. It's not reality. And then I went to New York. I'm really excited to read these to you guys at one point in the future. When I'm there, it's just gonna feel like a full circle moment for me. This is the next and last time I ever touched on it, was November 8th. This day was awful. Even though it's obvious, I haven't checked in since New York. Honestly, I've just been wallowing in my own sadness and pity. I feel like my life has defeated me. I'm so fragile. My mental state, I can't focus. I just want to disappear and disassociate. I'm pushing people away. I'm isolating myself. I'm doing it again, and this time for different reasons. Really, I don't know how long I've felt this way. I just know that ever since I moved, my life has just slowly declined, and my happiness came in shorter waves with more time in between. This place isn't for me. Maybe college isn't for me. I've been so much less productive, so much less alive, so much more wanting to be dead. I was walking home so defeated. It's like a 30-minute walk home. I'd spent 8 hours in the library that day doing schoolwork for like the 7th week in a row, you know? AirPods in. It was just me and my own thoughts. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I remember thinking, if this is what life is supposed to feel like, and if this is what life is supposed to be, unfortunately, I just don't want to do it. I came home and Gabby was like, oh, how was school? And I just was not in the mood. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to live. Like, I don't want to be alive. Gabby was like, let's do something. Let's go somewhere. She knows me. She knows that I like to travel. I love going to New York. There's so much I haven't seen. And I was so excited, always my entire life, to see it. I just felt like there was nothing left. And I just felt so empty. I just felt so frustrated on why I keep feeling this way. Especially like, I have great friends. I have a great foundation. You shouldn't have to destroy yourself physically or mentally in order to be successful. That's not what school should be. That's not what life should be. And once I figured that out, it was a lot better for me. And I knew that I'd never felt that way, that down horrendous before. You know, I'm a pretty optimistic person usually. Then I said, although it's morbid, it sounds great to cease to exist. No ongoing pain, just one last hurt and it'll all be over. The only thing saving me are people and the desire and will to see the rest of the world. I don't even know what I want anymore. I just know it's not this. And that's the last entry I had. I wish I had a watch on me, but that was a while ago. I went home, I talked to my parents. They both just want to see me happy and they could tell that my mental health was just shit at that point. I went home with the intention that I was gonna come back and just suck it up, finish this school year, finish the rest of my 2 years here. That day I went home, that same night, I was so finally happy, and it was this feeling that I had missed for so long. And I wasn't even doing anything insane. I wasn't even like in Greece. I was just at home. I was with my people. I was comfortable. And ever since I went home, filming a lot more, I've been so incredibly, just so much happier. To anyone also feeling this way, it's so hard. And I know it's so hard. And you are not stupid for feeling the way you feel. I just felt super unfulfilled here. I'm a very go, go, go person. If you're looking to apply to UCSB and you love this school, it might be for you. Everybody's different. I don't go out. I don't find joy. I don't find fulfillment in doing that. I don't think I'd ever been so depressed, and I don't use that word lightly at all. I've never even thought of myself as that. I would always just say I'm just super sad, you know? But then I'd sleep 13 hours a night and be so exhausted, and then I'd have 600 milligrams of caffeine and it would just not affect me at all. And it felt like a cycle. Life is so much more. It's not meant to be a burden. If I could redo something, I would definitely have been more open about my mental state with my friends, with my parents, and 100% with you guys. I put a face on because I don't want to feel like other people have to worry about me. This is a great college and I don't want people to be like, why isn't she having fun there, you know? Let's switch it so you guys can see a little bit more. This is incredible. Can you guys see that? The cry has happened again, guys. And this time, it's not because I'm sad, which is like the best feeling ever. This time, it's because I'm so happy. Made the friends I've made here. It's my first cry in a while that's like not about chem. Can you imagine? That's so great. I'm just really excited for this next step in my life. Home's not a place, home's a feeling. And the only reason that this place has ever felt like home for me was because of the people. I get to see this pretty sunset going on behind me right now. And also, I want to thank you guys, seriously, to every single person watching this video. I want to say thank you so much. I think one thing that has affected me is how much more distant I've been on YouTube. It has never been about views, subscribers. I couldn't give less of a shit about that stuff. Why I'm really wanting to take this next step, I love connecting with you guys. We're all a family. You know, we're all so human, and we need to normalize feeling human emotions a lot. And in times where I haven't been there for you guys in the past year, it's made me really sad. But I appreciate you guys so much for being there for me. I'm so sorry I ghosted you guys for a year. Please take me back. I'm talking to my camera, but I'm talking to a face, and I'm talking to you. This is a person-to-person relationship. I'm not talking to an audience of people. I'm talking to you. Oh my god. Now I'm crying for a sad reason. But look at how pretty the sunset is, guys. Interacting with me, it makes me feel a lot less alone. In the past few weeks, I've been really active on like my private Finsta. It feels so good to just connect with you guys. Landon, it blows my mind that you supported me for so long and that you're still so active when I have not been. Guys, trust me. I know your names. I know you guys. These are the connections that I want to have, especially because you guys all deserve so much love and so much more than what you've been given. Care about your hearts. I care about all your well-beings. For the first time in so long, I'm always excited to wake up every single day. I've been sleeping a lot less, but feeling a lot more alive, and that's the best thing ever. You guys are making me cry. That's gonna be it for today's video. And we completed the final step.
Whether you like it or not, college is about finding what you're meant to do and finding what you like to do. Whether it's leaving college or staying and going another 4 years after you get your bachelor's, as long as you're doing what you were supposed to do, I think then college was worth it. And now you're gonna be doing what you want to do. In a way, like college did what it was supposed to do for you.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Moving, starting in a new place. I've lived in California my whole life, you know?
If you guys liked it, make sure you give it a like. If you really like me, don't forget to subscribe, comment anything you want down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Roasties.
Now I'm running with new roundies, let's sing. I got copyrighted, so enjoy this outro for now.
Okay, this is gonna be cool. I'm so excited.
Damn, you got hella.
Yeah, I needed one of every color just in case.
On Saturday, when we were at your place, you looked at me super mad and said, "You're evil."